How did you feel when I wanted to meet my birth mother? I know that I talked about it as a child and asked a lot of questions, but really when it came time for me to actually meet her, did you have any feelings about that being my mom? Or how'd you feel?
I never made it a secret that you were adopted. We got to choose you. How many people get to choose the child that you end up having? It did not bother me that you had questions about birth mother. It did not bother me that you wanted to meet her. It's natural curiosity, wanting closure or to make a new relationship. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I was open to that. I was not jealous or worried about that at all. The part of that I made you wait for is because you wanted to take Natalie with you. Natalie was younger, not only 16 months, but she also was emotionally younger. It was not a good experience for Natalie. If she was that old, then it's even more devastating because it really pulled the rug out from underneath Natalie. Because she'd had apnea at 3 weeks old, she'd been removed from the home and put in foster care. And then when she went down there, she wasn't as close to her birth mother as you were. First of all, you were older, and Natalie had been away from the home for her first 6 months of life. So there was some issues with that. Natalie did not have a good experience down there, and that was a problem.
It was a problem. Still is.
Still is a problem, I think, for her.
That's the key, actually, probably.
I agree with you. If hindsight were 20, probably have not encouraged her to go until she was an adult or wanted to see her for sure. But Natalie wanted to do what you wanted to do a lot of times. And so you were just gung-ho to go.
What was important to me doesn't necessarily mean it was important to her.
But you wanted her to go with you too. I think you wanted her to see her at the same time. So that was good in that way. It was a bit of a problem. And afterwards, there was some aftermath from that too. After that, Ashley called this woman who had the same name as our caseworker, screamed at her over the phone, and it was a little old retired teacher who had no idea who she was. We were told to change our phone numbers because if she had our phone numbers, she could call in the middle of the night screaming at us. She was not as stable a person as we would like her to be. She was schizophrenic because of manic depressive. She was either happy or not happy at all. Kind of impulsive, and I think in her heart she would have loved to have raised you too. Yeah. And probably Stephen and Leland too. I mean, what mother
probably
would
all
not?
Of her children.
What mother would not?
Right.
You were wonderful little children. I think she would have, if her mental illness had not gotten in the way, I think she probably would have been a good mother. But the mental illness compromised her ability. I'm happy that we could be there and be your parents in lieu of her. I hope that wherever she is right now, she can see that you grew up to be a pretty neat person.